Hello, this is Don Myers, and on behalf of RE/MAX Center Realty's Farm and Rural Lifestyle Division, my associate, Courtney Luth, and I would like to welcome you to a brand new listing at 352 Tusseyville Road between Tusseyville and Center Hall, Pennsylvania. The home in this property has 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths. It has a great room. There's a deck, exterior deck for entertaining. One of the great attributes about this property that make it truly unique is the fact that you do have neighbors in the distance, but you don't have houses next door to you where you'll look in their window and they'll look in your window and you each see what you're doing in your own homes. A tremendous lot of elbow room. Another plus is the distance to State College. Probably about 12 miles from here. I haven't clocked it, but that would be real close. It's just a really pretty area. It has quality outbuildings. If you have particular hobbies, whether it be woodworking, just a ton of things, or even just leasing space out for storage of RVs and that sort of thing, there's potential for that. This is a rear view of the home. The great room is on the left. There's about 3,700 square feet of living area. The garage was built about 2011. It has overhead storage. Very fine building. Large 2-story bank barn. And it had storage for potatoes. At one point, the farm that this was part of was a potato farm. This is a view of everything around you from this property. This is a 93-acre farm directly behind the property, owned by the same owner as this property. There were a few lots subdivided off along Tusseyville Road. And then you have farm fields on the other side, west side of Tusseyville Road. So you just have elbow room and a sense of privacy. The home was originally a Cape Cod 1.5-story brick. It was completely rebuilt and remodeled in 1994. The extension to the second level up there was added. Then the additions to the left were added. The great room was added in 2008. The kitchen was completely redone, and this is a magnificent kitchen in this property. That was redone in 2018. This is a really fine home that has to be seen to be appreciated. There's pine trees that buffer the lane to the south. It just gives you a very private feel when you're out on the property. Tusseyville Road has very little traffic on it. The barn seems to be in extremely good condition. It was very well built when you look at the spacing of the rafters and so on in there. And this is a separate building. Part of it was insulated as a workshop. It's a good storage building, would be a good workshop. Would be a good place if someone wanted to rent space for RVs and so on. It seems to be bird-proof or relatively bird-proof to the best of my knowledge. This is the south side of the barn, and this is the barn bridge, so you go through this attachment coming out to the south to go into the main storage area of the barn. There's potato storage underneath that barn bridge. And then there's a livestock addition to the east side. There is also a pool building. Right now it's used for the storage of straw. Once again, it seems to be well built. If the buyer does not need either the bank barn or the pool shed, the seller would be glad to lease either or both of these structures on a long-term basis. And this is a view of the north side of the pool building and the east side of the bank barn and the livestock attachment. The roofs look to be in very good condition. There was no evidence of roof leaks in the upper level of the barn. This property is a unique property in terms of location, not having too much ground, but having a great degree of privacy. It's in a great rural area. The buildings are structurally sound. Home is very, very nice. We will be happy to answer questions you have or to show it to you. Thank you so very, very much for viewing our video of 352 Tusseyville Road.